Hi, fam. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're back again, continuing our personal year and month series with the numerology. And I know you're having fun learning a little bit more about yourself each and every day and really putting, putting some practice and effort into, really investigating and learning more about yourself, your strength, your weaknesses, your plans, your goals, your vision, right? And that's what it's all about. There's no cookie cutter recipe to these numbers, okay? Whatever rocks with you, rocks with you. If it doesn't, it don't. This is not religion. At the end of the day, don't believe anything I'm saying. I'm just sharing my personal experience with you, based upon my results throughout the years, throughout my life. And I'm one of the, great masters, so to speak. And I'm just, reminding you how great you are. All right. And myself, because we are, reflection of each other. All right. In different time and space. But however, we're gonna continue along our journey with these personal year a month. We getting ready to end this cycle, right? We're getting ready to end the cycle. This is personal number 8. And just to do a quick recap, I'm gonna include, any teacher a great teacher will put, lead you to a reference or a source so you can further enlighten yourself. Okay, so please do your own research. I have some information listed down below, index, a number, quick reference guide, and some additional reading materials. Okay, but just a quick recap, just to calculate your personal year. All right, again, guys, going from left to right, and the way I have this thing flowing, basically I'm tying together numerology and also, astrology with the zodiac and using the zodiac wheel and the 12, houses, you know, that we have here, and we just tying it all together. And my intent is just to keep things as simple as possible, right? Because simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication, right? So that's my ultimate job. I want to tie everything into a nice little bow for you, and that way you can use these numbers and the zodiac wheel as tools, right? To add, better balance into our lives. All right. So just a quick recap. We know how to calculate, you should know how to calculate your personal year and month by now. If not, let's go over it. So you start with the year. All right. So, this is 21. So that's 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1. That's 5, right? Then we're in the month of uh November. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's 7. All right. And today's date is what's today's date? For the sake of training, let's say today's date, the 14th, right? 14th, 15th. So we'll say the 14th. So 1 plus 4 is 5. Okay. So 5 plus the month, right? 2, that's 7, plus the year, plus 5, that's 12. So this is a 3. If we were to do a personal year based on today, it would be a personal year number 3. Okay. But however, for the sake of training, this is all about the number 8. All right. So let's find the number 8 here on the personal year quick reference chart. All right. You see it from going from left to right here. And then you can find your months. So we're right here for the 8th personal year. And for the 8th personal year, using the zodiac wheel, right? What are some things we need to focus on? So it's all about reward, sex, death, rebirth, transformation, deeply felt peak, experience. You're going to do some reflection because you're going in a phase, right? Or a cycle. Definitely in-depth interaction with others. You're going to go through some growth and change, reaping and sowing, or sowing and reaping, because you went through a lot. But the overall theme here is all about that cause and effect. You plant a lot of seeds through the past 7 cycles. Okay. And you're going to become very attractive. People going to see your results. All right. Because you didn't double the 4 vibration with the solid, solid foundation goals and stuff like that. So since you didn't double that, people, you very attractive. You may even smell like money or currency or whatever that smells like, right? But people will respect you because they can see that you reached a level of self-mastery. You have a complete mindset set shift, and now you done got to a point where you can really circulate currency, not spending, right? Spending means you're not, it's not coming back. All right. You just throwing it out there. Okay. But circulating, that every dime, every thought, every idea, every advice, everything matters. Okay, so you become a little self master. Okay, with circulating, positive energy and vibration to people that really need it. All right, and now also you are at a level, if you haven't reached it already, you reached a level of authority. So right now you are leading by example. You know what the hell you're doing. You got the result. Can't nobody tell you nothing, but you have that humble confidence to really lead people in the right direction, and you don't mind sharing your information, especially if you operate from your heart. Okay. And during this personal year, in my experience, the universe is gonna test you. Your ancestors are gonna test you. God, force, source, energy is gonna test you this year, because you know with that self mastery, right, you can become a little arrogant. And what will happen? You will get so many tests, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But you will get some great advice, sound advice, right, from people that really don't have a resume, right? And sometimes, we can reach a level where we can judge a book by its cover. So just because a person doesn't have that suit, right, or doesn't look the part, that don't mean they have that knowledge. Because the real the real jewel is the information, and that comes from the mind. All is mind. But when you get that information, be open to receive. Okay, listen to people, and once you get the information, test it out. That's what I like to do. I hear it. I want to see some results. I test it out for myself, then I share that knowledge, right? Because I know it works. 80/20 rule. But again, this year is all about a personal year. Others will find you very attractive, like I mentioned, very charismatic this year. And if you haven't been already, you'll have opportunity to be thrust into a position of great authority or power during this time. And this year will give you all the aspects of your life, all the aspects of your life, a very great boost. But it especially favors your career and money matters this year, because 8 is all about abundance, sowing and reaping from the previous year. If you really, you know, pass the energy around, using that cause and effect, lower correspondence, and also utilizing the remaining, Hermetic principles as well. Okay. But if you focus on making money or whatever you focus on this year, more likely you're going to get it during this period. All right. Because this year is all about abundance. Okay. And this is a powerful, power oriented year where, we become to a rising wave of growth and prosperity, like I mentioned. And you're going to see some financial improvements, and, especially during the month of August to December. All right. But at the end of the day, let those seeds continue to germinate through April. All right. With the universal year, right? All right. So still, keep staying in that law, cause and effect each and every day. Have that conscious intent with everything. All right. So let's talk a little bit. We'll talk about a little bit more about what you need to be focusing on with the month with number 8, so you can have a general idea, and then you can put it in practice yourself. Okay. So let's talk about some more additional things you need to focus on doing this year based upon my experience. Okay. Um, let's start out. You're gonna have many new opportunities that are gonna present themselves, like I mentioned, right? And this is a good year to buy a new home, find a new job, or put a business plan into action. Okay. And, this is a great year to really look at your finances and study money, study currency. Where does the money come from? How what is it? How can I circulate it more consistently, or just energy, period, or love? Everything is energy, right? So this is a year to study, and ways to upgrade your life in general. And it's a time to regain your composure and balance, and really become more comfortable with the experience gained from the past years. Okay. Now, this year, because a lot of times, 8 is a year all about abundance. You can really indulge, and really go out there and really enjoy some things, but really pay attention to your diet, exercise, and improve your surrounding during this year. Okay. So be mindful what you put in your body, or in your mind. Okay. Because your mind is your body is a temple, your mind is a garden, right? So be mindful of the things you're putting in there. Okay. There's a cause and effect for everything. Remember the law. Okay. But at the end of the day, simply changing just, small things in your life, like your routine is the biggest thing. Small changing your routine, reading a book, you know, that you normally wouldn't read. Okay, things of that nature, putting a new painting on a wall that, kind of break your mind, that habit of just seeing the same thing over and over again, but spruce up. Okay. But at the end of the day, this is a year you would need to be ready to really move forward in a business-like manner with more efficiency and resourcefulness. Okay, so study, study, study. Now, this will allow you to gain the rewards and really hang on to the benefits that the year promises you. Okay, this year encourage a new independence within yourself, and a new spiritual perspective may emerge if you allow it. Okay, so during this year, especially after coming from that 7 year where you really focused, you went within, you listen to your intuition, you start giving birth, nurturing that seed, right? Really talking to yourself, saying great things to yourself, right? And during this time frame, you really taking all of those ideas, though, all that nurturing you really taking it from the unseen to the physical realm. So you're gonna put all those ideas into action, right? That's what you're doing right now. So you tapping into those ideas. Make sure you have them written down. You're gonna put some things to action. You're gonna, refine and repeat the process, and just, tweak, just continue tweaking and figure out what works, what doesn't work, right? That's what this is all about. But after reflection of last year, is a time to really move on with, from the inner world to the outer world, like I mentioned, and manifest in greater ways, what you have been working towards, during last year, or the last 7 years, because you've really been putting in some work. Don't lie to yourself. You're great at what you do for a reason, and you have the results. You don't have to say anything. People see it. You see it, right? You don't have to prove anything to yourself. All right. But material issues, career, and worldly accomplishment come into the forefront this year. And this year is all about, organization. It's like amplified version of a number 4. So you always refine and repeat. Write down your goals, you know, no matter what year, personal year, you should have some goals. Your goal is like a roadmap. All right. And, of course, you can make some adjustments along the way, but write down your goals, know your vision, know your purpose. And that's what these numbers will help you align to, your core frequency. And you get to pick, create your reality, and really help people. But stay focused and be open to good advice, like I mentioned to you before, or you regret it if you don't by the end of the year. So listen to people. There's a wise owl out there that really, want to help you when you reach a checkpoint, right? Because at the end of the day, it's all a test. So listen to that wise owl that really doesn't look the part, is there to help you. So be open to the message. Be have that childlike curiosity. All right. But if you are a, destiny or life path number 8, you already know what to expect this year. It's all about abundance, because your whole life path is abundance. You're gonna learn some tough lessons early on. So you can learn to be grateful, be appreciative of what you have, and also have, build up a repertoire of stories. Because I'm a life path destiny number 8, if you want to calculate it that way. But I'm speaking from experience here. So, you're going to have a lot of stories to share with people, and people love stories, especially when it can give them some kind of results. They see results, but really learn to be more expressive this year, life path number 8, destiny number 8. And this way you achieve a lot of internal happiness that, that you really wasn't appreciative of, because you'll look back. So if you are a life path destiny number 8 and this personal year, it's really going to force you to really be grateful for the things you have in your life, because you didn't went through a lot of shit, man. I gotta keep it 100 with you. I mean, you've been through a lot of stuff, so at the end of the day, when it reaches month number 8, uh comes to August, guys, is going to amplify, really focus on the finer details, contracts, read the fine print, learn to be more expressive, make upgrades to your wardrobe, your home, your body. All right. travel, connect with nature. At the end of the day, as long as you're having fun, man, the universe is going to keep giving you more things to keep reminding you, of what you love to do. So find your passion, find your purpose. You already know your purpose, or remember your purpose. Let me say it that way. I'm gonna speak it right because you're great. Okay. And that's why I'm here. I'm reminding you of how great you are. But make sure you use these 7 Hermetic principles daily. And please read these books: Rich Dad, Poor Dad series, The Richest Man in Babylon, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And make sure you read the 7 Hermetic principles. And down the line, please, also include the Nile Valley Contribution to Civilization by Anthony Browder, Numbers in You by Lloyd Strayhorn, and Numbers Are Easy and People Are Complicated by King Simon. I hope I said that correctly. But these guys know what they're talking about. Ralph Smart is a great mentor. One of my mentors is real, Infinite Ward, so you can listen to him as well. But just to do a quick recap, guys, this year is all about cause and effect. Keep passing good energy around, right? Use these numbers to your benefit. All right. Again, this is a person year number 8, and we're in the month of November. So that puts you, you're in the month number 1. So in the month number 1, we already said in the 8, for 8 person year, this is your focus. But for a month number 1, right? This is, it's all about new beginnings, fresh start, giving people this new identity of you, right? Because you've been through some things, learned some tough lesson after that previous phase. And now it's all about, just taking leadership, being open to receive. All right. At the same time frame, being humble. And remember, your thought, words, belief, emotion, and action going to create your reality, and it's going to equal your results. Okay. At the end of the day, guys, your experience are only life lesson to test you and for you to pass and to enable you to progress positively along your path. Again, your experience are life lesson to test you and for you to pass and to enable you to progress positively along your path. One more time, I don't think you heard me. The reason why you're here at this time on this life path, life journey, your hero's journey, right? Because this is a life lesson to test you. And once you pass these many lessons many experiences that you go through each and every day, and your spirit guide, ancestor, source, God, whatever, is constantly helping you each and every second, each and every day, cheering for you, letting you know, like, hey, you got this. But these are, many experiences for you to pass along your hero's journey, and this will enable you to progress positively along your path. All right, guys. But this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I hope you have an amazing day. Be sure to click the like and subscribe button down below. And I'm also have some additional references for you guys. And we'll be continuing along our numerology series with the personal year and month number 9. Until next time, guys, this is Chris Toss with Food for Your Thoughts. Stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.